Hey guys, so today is compression test day. Dun dun dun. So yes, I've got the compression tester. The car is up to temperature. Wheels off. Don't know what else there is to do really, apart from plug it in, turn it over, and away we go. So once you've got the wheel off and you've unscrewed the little flappy piece of rubber just here so that you can gain access to the plugs, what you do is you disconnect all four coil leads and plug leads, only at the plug end, don't need to disconnect them from the coils, and then you pull the leading spark plugs out, which are the ones handily marked with an L on the side of the engine block, as seen here. See, you'll notice there is an L and a T written next to each of the spark plugs. Tres handy. We will use the L for reference and remove the lower plugs. So we're just going to have a quick look at these two plugs here to give you guys a bit of an idea as to the wear. These are quite dirty, if I'm being honest, but not too bad. So I don't see any need to replace those. If you disagree, by all means let me know in the comments. You know, if you guys are doing this as part of a normal service or whatever, then you could always swap these plugs over if you wanted to. The exact type of plugs are listed in the description below as to what I recommend. Genuine NGK. They are quite difficult to find and there are a lot of fakes, so be careful. So what I'm using here is a rotary compression tester RCT V5.2 from the website rotarycompressiontester.com. This isn't a genuine Mazda one, but they are pretty well calibrated, and genuine Mazda ones do cost many figures. This particular one I've borrowed from a really good guy called Harry, so let's plug it in, give it a whirl and see what the results are. So the next question is, exactly what do these compression test results mean? Now, you may have seen this graph posted all over the internet when talking about rotary compression tests. It is completely useless. I will go into another video around rotary compression and why that is the case. However, as a general rule of thumb, anything 6 and above is a good number. So as you can see, this engine is pretty strong. Now I was hoping, I don't want to say expecting, I was hoping that that would be the case based on the fact that this engine was rebuilt by Rotary Motion approximately 10,000 miles ago, but admittedly quite a few years ago now, 2018. So as I said, it was kind of hopeful that those numbers would be what they are. As you can see, they're fairly even across the board and they are all above 6, which is a great place to be. If I was being picky, I'd like each face to be closer to each other than they are. There's a bit of variance, certainly on the rear rotor, between the highest and lowest. Ideally, you kind of want less than half a bar between them. So, you know, it's not far off, but that's the only weak point in that engine that I would see, and even then, it's not that much of a weak point. So, ultimately, this has been a pretty good result. The pretty bad result is that in doing this test, I had a bit of a play around and the front brakes are hella sticky. So that's the next job on the list, add to the list, and tick box and loads of jobs to do. But yes, so as I said, there will be another video. I might release it alongside this one. I might not, so you know, if it's not there, I haven't. Around rotary compression, what that means for engine health, why we use it, and the difference between a rotary compression test and a normal piston engine compression test. But upshot is, PZ, hella healthy on the engine. Great result. So yeah, like, subscribe, and you know, those things. Cheers, bye.